Hey homies, welcome back. Today we're going to work on our September Christmas card. This could be another all die cut card. I don't know why, but I've been in die cut mode lately. So we've got a few different things here. We're going to use Santa out of this Thinlits set. Words are hard. Be of Good Cheer. This is from December of last year, and I might already have one done. We're going to use the Simon Says stamp postage. We're going to use the smallest one out of this little Lawn Fawn set. We're going to use some more Lawn Fawn because I love this. And we're going to use some Spellbinders sentiments. I think we're going to do holiday greetings maybe. We'll see. Open up these Santas and snowmen and see what I have. So like I always preach, when I die cut this stuff, I do extras because, you know, they're fun to do, but they are fussy. So I've got a few snowmen that are done with some extra snowman pieces. I got a couple Santas that are done with some extra Santa pieces. And this is a Florida snowman. He has a sunburn. See how pink he is? Oh, there's one. There's some with the normal skin tone. Maybe I'll use that instead. I don't think I want him to be sunburned if I don't have to. It is kind of funny though, isn't it? Now we've got our little postage. You know, when this set came out, I was like, I don't need any postage, that's dumb. But I'm so glad that I bought it. So see, he's just going to go right in there. I'll turn that around. He's going to fit right in there. So let's die cut this and get a piece of white paper. Strike that green paper. I think put that Santa on a green background will be really pretty. And this will fit through the little buddy. You know how much I love my little sidekick. Here we go. And this is some Basil textured cardstock, just out of the stash. And then for the little scallopy rectangle, I'm going to use some red. And I'm using a scrap of some Coordinations Swiss Dot cardstock. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I'm just going to use the little short one there. And I'm going to do 2 shades of green. Another green scrap here. This is from, looks like a Christmas tree. I cut out on Silhouette, but it didn't cut well in the first round, so. And then berries out of red glitter. Because yes, please and thank y'all. Here we've got our card base and our little pieces here. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue these together. Let's go ahead and attach these two right together so that's out of the way. About like that. Yeah. And then I'm going to put foam on the back of this so it pops up. So has anyone out there actually started on Christmas cards yet? I would love to know. I'm going to start on like our actual Christmas cards and the cards for my aunt and uncle's business the end of October. So that'll be a lot of cards to make, but it's fun. I love it. Card making's great. All right, so we've got some foam here. I'm going to cut a little bit of this twine, put behind it. And I really do this the easy way. I just put some glue down. And I'm not putting a mat on this card either. It's just going right on the card front. And just set my twine down on there. Let it do what it wants to do. And then I'll trim it off later. Some Bear Glue to the back of our little matting piece here. Gonna be sweet and simple, but cute as a button. He's gonna go right on there. Look how adorable. I love him. And don't be afraid to trim them down. Make them the length you want them to be, to fit where you want them to fit with a little more ease. There we And I'll go in later and add the berries on. Now, to me, the best way to add these berries on is just like you do with gems. Use your picker. Because they're so tiny, you know, they're kind of difficult to, at least for me, my shaky hands, to get a finger on. So we'll just use the jewel picker. It works great. And yes, I'm even going to put one underneath there. Cut this one off a little. Ooh, scissors. And this one, actually, I kind of like that one, the length it is. Maybe I'll just put a dot of glue to keep it swooping that way. I like the swoop. For our sentiment, let's see what I feel like is going to fit the best. Maybe we'll go that way. Yeah, we're going to go with Holiday Wishes, I believe. Holiday Wishes. And where's Wishes? Let's put this card to the side and get the little buddy back out and some paper. I'm going to cut the backer from the green and then the word from red glitter. What I like about this one is that the letters are all, you know, it's one piece. Because sometimes I'm not so good at the lining them up. And I definitely, if they can be one piece, prefer them to be one piece. Oh, and don't forget your tittle. There we got bear glue. As you know, that's how I roll. I should get tweezers out, shouldn't I? All right, let's get the sentiment put on. I'm going to use foam. Hopefully relatively straight. We're going to add some holly on the inside because you know how I feel. No naked insides. Oh, Sam is snoring away. Put our berries on. Now I'm just going to trim that off. See where it's hanging over? I'm going to trim that off the edge there. Alrighty, friends, here's today's finished card project. This is our Christmas card for September 2025. No stamping, no inking. Like I said, I'm in a die cut craziness right now. I don't know why, but I'm having a good time. So we've got some twine. I think this is Doodlebug. It's got the red, white, and green all in one, which I like a lot. We used Santa out of this December 2024. We used the larger postage from this Simon Says stamp set. This was October 2024. We used the small sprig out of this Lawn Fawn Holly Leaves border from 2024. We used the smallest little scalloped rectangle out of this just for a little extra color. And then the Spellbinder set that I just got a few weeks ago and I love because the word is all attached. It makes life easier. Just a little foam, a little twine, a little on the inside, and voila, Christmas card. Y'all have a lovely day. Remember, be excellent to each other and get started on those Christmas cards. Bye-bye.